Okay, I'm going to show you how to animate here. What you need to do is go set your camera wherever you want the angle at and go to View, Animation, Add Scene. And you're just going to continue this. Remember what we talked about before. If you don't want something to go through something else, you're going to have to zoom to the right position. So we're going to zoom over here to this little chute in the ravine, change my angle so I'm looking up. Or maybe I don't want to rotate the camera, I just want to pivot my viewpoint, just use the eyeballs. Now I'm going to look up at the structure here, View, Animation, Add Scene. I'll just click back and forth between the two scenes. You can see that I need to add a scene in between so I don't have that little weird thing where you go through. So I'm just going to zoom in a little bit closer. Alright, that's just Anne making dinner. Sorry. It's alright. I'm not even going to edit this one because I just don't feel like it. So here we go. View, Animation, Add Scene. Hopefully that works. Get me over the hill. There you go. Looks good. And you can continue on your quest from here. I'm going to zoom in a little bit more. Oops. View, Add Scene. Let's check this one out. Looks good. Just right up there. Maybe I should set the camera a little bit closer, whatever. Good enough. Remember the principle of denial and reward at the very beginning? We see this little cabin up here, and then as we move along, maybe it goes out of scene or out of view for a little bit, and maybe this is one of those times where you could do that. You can add another scene where, I don't know, we go look at the rest of the canyon here, just for starters. View, Add Scene. Okay, so how the whole thing's going to work is I'll start down here, I'll move up, I see the structure up there, but maybe I'm going to take it out of scene for a little bit, look around the canyon, maybe I'll take a few more scenes, put them in there so I get a sense of the landscape, and then the viewer will be rewarded by seeing once again and getting closer to that curious thing that was up on the hill. Okay, once you like the script, the animation, everything looks good, it's pretty smooth, you can go to View, Animation, and you can change the settings here. If you don't like the transition time to be 2, bring it up or down so it takes longer or shorter to go in between scenes. And I would suggest setting at least a little bit of a slide delay. Otherwise, it just goes from scene to scene really fast. And we can change all of that stuff if you want to add some pauses and stuff later in a different program. Once you like it, you think it's good, you're going to go to Export, Animation. I titled mine White Mountains, and I have it in a folder that I want it to go into. Make sure the format here is QuickTime Movie. Very important. Also, options, check those. And you want to make it to be a CD-ROM large. I think it defaults to like email or web, which is really tiny. Those are pixels. 160 by 120 pixels is just too small. I'm going to go with 640 by 480. And here you can change the frame rate. The higher the frame rate, the smoother it is and the faster it is. The lower the frame rate, the slower and more choppy it is. If you want it to loop back to the very beginning, you can check this off. Make sure anti-alias is checked off because that will stop it from being all pixelated. And as you can see here, it actually tells you what it does. If it looks smoother, yep, that's good. And we can also change the quality here if you're finding that the video is just too big, or it's coming out to be like 700 megabytes or something like that. You can always bring the quality up or down a little bit, and that will definitely change the output size. Hit OK. Once you like it, hit OK. And now you can export your movie. And yes, I am going to replace the one that I already have in there. Okay, so got over here, found it. It's White Mountains, double click on it, and this is what you should have. It's a QuickTime movie. It has little controls here that's playable. This is my boring little clip that I just made for you. Setting the bar very low as usual. Bar you should be able to jump over pretty easily. So that's it. Basically, you should have this for next Thursday. Sorry for the slow post on Blackboard. Hope you guys have a good break.